Yo, what is up everyone? How's it going? And welcome back to Get Jacked here in Subnautica. Now, as you can see, we've got this huge, awesome mega aquarium going on. It's a triple decker. I've got my all kinds of stuff going on in here. We've got fish, we've got plants. We don't ever have to go out in the world for creep vines and fish, so we're all set. But what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be building up the Cyclops. Now I've got all the resources here all set and ready so that we can just get ready with this build right away, because we can actually build inside of the Cyclops and all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna get into hopefully one or two of the upgrades that we've got going on. Another thing that I just built, this is relatively new, is the bioreactor. And as you can see, we can put all of these things. Oh no, I didn't need, oh, we can't take it back out. It's already decomposing. Okay, so once you put something in there, you cannot take it out. Okay, bioreactor. Anyway, we're going to get onto the Cyclops, because this is the biggest boat that you can get in the game, and it's pretty awesome. So I've got all the resources here stocked up. We're going to have to be careful in this room. It's really loud. I apologize. I've got a bunch of, what are those, generators going on, so it's really loud. Let's throw those in there, and let's grab all of the resources that we're going to need. Now, we're going to need 5 plate steel ingots. We're going to need 5 of the enameled glass. We'll need 2 lubricant and 1 wiring kit. So, we should be all set. I've got all those resources. Let's go up to our mobile vehicle bay and see what we've got going on here. So, where did that thing go off to? This thing is so glitchy. I hope we can actually get onto it. Every once in a while it works and we're actually able to get on and use it. Okay, all of our little things are shooting out. Let's do this. Alright, can we get on? Get on. Climb. You can do it. Oh no, I'm jumping above the world. It's okay. We landed on it. It's all good. Alright. Let's build this thing before we fall off of this. You guys ready? Ready to do some building? Okay, let's do this. Alright, Cyclops. And then what we're going to do after we've got the Cyclops, like I said, we'll kind of test it out, see how everything works on it, do a little tour. I've never actually had a little Cyclops, or a huge Cyclops. I've never really had one, so I'm pretty excited to check out the interior and all that kind of fun stuff. And then we'll kind of take it out and I'll kind of show you how it works and all that kind of fun stuff. So here we go. It's falling down into the water. Look at this massive sub. I am so excited to have this thing. We're gonna be able to gather so many resources. Oh, we gotta put it in a little bit of a shallow area here. Gotta be careful with this kind of stuff. Now, can we enter it just from the side? No. Oh, we board it right here. Oh, that is so cool. It just opens up for us. All right, let's see here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, so we've got a male voice for this one, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so let's check out what we've got going on for the Cyclops and all that kind of stuff. So we've got our lockers here. Oh, they don't seem to have that much storage in them, but they look super cool. Oh, it'd be nice if we could add some more on the other side. That'd be really cool. Alright, so what do we got going up here? Oh, we've got a 2-way ladder. Which way do we go? We're going this way. Oh, wait, we're in the engine room. Okay, so we place our power cells right along this way, so we can interchange those if we ever need to. I'm not sure if we'll have to. Kind of wonder how the power consumption is going to be on this massive submarine. But what do we got here? Oh, we've got our Cyclops, or sorry, our Seamoth docking bay. Okay, so we can dock our Seamoth right into this sucker, and this is, oh, sorry. We're not that hungry. It's not even that bad. Alright, so we've got a couple consoles going on. I cannot activate that one. Can't activate that one. Oh, okay, so we've also got, alright, here we are. We don't have to build anything separate. It's just built right into here. We can actually just name it right here. Well, we'll go with Trident. That sounds alright. I like it for now. Okay, and then what we can also do is change our coloring and all that kind of stuff. So we can switch this all up at some point. I'll kind of play around with that in a little bit, but let's see what else we got going on here. So the hatch is here. It doesn't come with a Seamoth. Well, that stinks. What a ripoff. Alright, it would have been nice if it came with one. Alright, but we'll go down this staircase. Oh, okay, so this is like the short route. So we can just quickly go up into the control room from that ladder. And if we can go the long scenic route if we ever want to, which we probably won't at this point. Alright, so anything else we need to know about this? I think that seemed to be pretty much everything from the exterior and interior look. So let's move it around a little bit. Let's see what we've got going on. Oh, so we've got warning signals. It's going to tell me when things are getting too close. Yeah, I'm sorry. We parked you in some really shallow water. Built you in shallow water. Alright, so we'll go over here, and hopefully we will not destroy our base by running into it. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And one thing to note, you do want to use your space bar to go up and down, and your your space bar to go up and your C key to go down, because I was really struggling with that for a moment there. Alright, so let's turn this sucker. Oh, and we've got a horn. Okay, so the mouse button is horn. And anything else? No, we don't have like a torpedo or anything. Maybe we can eventually add that on in the future. I know that's not implemented yet, but we can on the Seamoth, so maybe at some point. So let's see here. Can we activate that thing? No, we cannot. Is there anything else we need to explore? I don't think so. I think we need to dock our Seamoth. So I parked it conveniently next to our moon room so we can quick grab our Seamoth and see how it docks and all that kind of stuff. But cannot access it from the bottom. So let's get in here. Oh, I just love this animation. Oh, whoa. That was weird. Alright. But anyway, let's see if we can... Where do we park this thing? Where do we put it? I'm assuming a hatch is going to open up or something. Let's angle ourselves correctly. And is anything happening? I feel like it should be... Oh, yep, right there. Awesome. Alright, so let's forward face this sucker. Okay. Is that lined up? I don't want to crash it. I think that's good. Oh, look at that. Oh, and it suction cups onto us. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we've got our Seamoth now attached. Oh, that's really sweet. Alright, so we'll close our hatch. Keep it safe and sound. Whoa, the other hatch was going through the top. Alright, so let's go back inside. I'm going to kind of play around with everything that we can upgrade. I'm going to kind of get the resources so that we should be able to at least make one upgrade to this thing so we can test it out and all that kind of stuff. So look at how massively huge it is. It's pretty dang sweet. And now one thing to note is that you upgrade this thing by putting a fabricator on it, and then you can build some upgrades on that fabricator. So we can kind of play around with that. And then also there's an upgrade station that I've built in the base that also has some upgrades for this thing. So it's kind of all spread all over the place. So let's kind of take a look. Let's see what we can build and where we can build some things in here. So basically, if we take a look right here, can we build these into the sides? Oh no, we can build them right there. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly where I wanted to put it. Okay, this doesn't seem to be a thing. I don't think I can build in here. So I can't put those in. Let's see if we can... Oh, we can build into the walls here. So I think now I'm going to make a little bit of progress here with the building on the inside, and we'll be right back. Alright, here we are, and I've been playing around with it a bit. I kind of, I did a little bit of building, and it's kind of cool. I really like how you can kind of build in this thing. Now check out this panel. I found it. I found this panel as I was searching around, and it toggles the interior lighting, and the other one, a little button on there, toggles the exterior floodlights. So that's super cool. So I've built a little desk in here because, we need a little, we need a comfortable spot to kind of chill, sit around, and do whatnot on our Cyclops if we want to. But I also put a aquarium. I almost forgot the name of what that was. An aquarium on here because when we're out and about, we want to have, live fish so that we can quick fillet them up and eat them on the go. We have to have some stuff to put into our fabricator. So I've also found this little spot right here that we can throw our upgrades into. Now, I don't have any upgrades quite yet, but that's what we're going to get into. I'll kind of get started on one of those here in a second. But, oh, can we activate that? No, we can't. Alright, so it was cool. It was nice to be able to build a few things. I'm hoping I can throw an aquarium into here. Oh, there's where I didn't even notice. That's where this guy's docked. Can I steal its power cell? No, I can't. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to kind of play around with the other locations that I should be able to build on that. I think it should be pretty sweet. So I did stock up on some resources as well, kind of took it out, tested it, played around with it a little bit, and this thing is super useful. Like, if you're playing this game, like, I don't know how you can go without it. This thing's awesome. So I do need to change the name. The colors I played around with a little bit. I think this looks alright, but the name has to be changed for sure. Alright, so first I'm going to show you kind of where we can upgrade this thing. Now I built the upgrade. There's like a you know, the upgrade station where we can do the fins and that kind of stuff. So I will also be building this one right here, modification station. So you can also build upgraded fins in this thing. So I'm really excited for that. We're going to kind of test out the faster version of the swim fin, see how quick they are compared to like the Sea Glide and whatnot. I was able to make that hardened blade in there as well. So let's go into here and I'll kind of show you. So the Cyclops upgrades are located in here as well, but we've also got a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to make probably the swim fins there so that we can test those out. But look at the cost of this one. It's so much. It's crazy. Now this is the more expensive one, and it actually takes the part which you make in the fabricator on top of the Cyclops. So that Cyclops one is important, and that's the one we're going to build. That's kind of the first upgrade to the whole reinforcement and all that kind of stuff. So first, I need to grab us a few more fish, because I need to, you know, I need to eat, you know, we need to cook some of these things up, and we've got such a plentiful, such a huge bounty of these things that I need to start cooking them. So we're going to get into kind of the upgrading and then the onboard cameras as well. Okay, so I've built our fabricator right here, and I've got the resources, I hope. Now, let's see if we can get into it. So you can basically build these on the walls anywhere, which is really cool. You can really customize this thing to how you like it. So now, if we go into here, our little PDA guy, and I already built it just a second ago, so it's located right here, kind of next to the fins and whatnot. Oh, we're getting a lockup. Oh, that was weird. Okay, that was odd. Okay, but we've got it located right there. And then, if we go into here, this is where you're actually going to make it. So it actually didn't cost that much, only a few resources. So, what we can do with this sucker is we can go and we can place it in our upgrade station over here, which is, oh my gosh, this is so cool. We can actually upgrade this thing. Now, this one makes it so we can go deeper in this thing. And we can, now this is the only upgrade that I found, and besides the ultra version of this, so I think you can pretty much just upgrade this thing so it can go a lot deeper in the water. So that's really cool. We've been able to upgrade this thing just a little bit. Now, the other thing that we've got to check out here is the cameras that are located on board. Now, that's the little button, if you can kind of see it in the bottom left hand corner. Now, if we click on that, we can actually go into one of our cameras. Now check this out. This is so cool. Being able to just periscope around. Is that a verb? I don't know. But anyway, just being able to check out everything below you while you kind of glide around in your little submarine. Now this is the second view. I don't know why it's called the screw. There's like a screw in the bottom or something. I don't know. But we can also go up top and kind of see an aerial view, which is really cool. If you're at the top of the water, you can kind of check out what's going on above. I don't know. It's just really atmospheric, and I think that's really cool. A really cool addition to the game. But anyway, we can kind of check out how these work, because what's really nice is if we go to our bottom one, or the screw, we can go to the screw too, we can kind of check out what resources are below us without actually having to get out of the panel and all that kind of stuff. So it's really useful, it's really nice. So let's head out here and we'll kind of see how these fins work. Now, I've made the Ultra Glide fins. It's a really funny name, Ultra Glide fins. But either way, we'll put those on, and so this is normal swim speed. Let's swim like the length of this Cyclops. So we'll start here. Just kind of swim. Oh, we don't swim very fast. Okay, you get it. We're slow. And either way, we'll throw on the Ultra Glide fins, which we can't just swap them out. Okay. And we'll see here how these work. Oh yeah, those are quick. Wow, that's almost as fast as like the Sea Glide. Holy crap. Oh, those really make a difference. I'm gonna have to rush those a lot quicker next time I play through this game or anything like that. This would be good to know in the long run. But either way, I think that's pretty much where we're going to stop. We got our Cyclops. We did all that kind of fun stuff. It was really sweet to check it out, kind of get a good look at the interior and all that. But what we're going to be doing in the next video is we will be heading out and we'll be checking out the island mass, so we can kind of test out how this thing is going to work when we go out on a long journey. But either way, if you liked the video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel for more content. Otherwise, you all have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time.